to Bitches of Horror. I'm Sarah, and I'm here today with Jonas Wolcher, who is the director of Cannibal Fog. So tell us about the projects that you're involved in right now.
Well, I'm actually involved in 3 projects this year. First, there is a movie called Route to Darkness, and then the other is a horror creature feature called Hermit the Monster Killer, and the third one is called Precision the Child Drug Trafficking, which is actually shot in Uganda in Eastern Africa.
Okay, so I want to know more about the Hermit Monster Killer.
Hermit is actually directed by a friend of mine, Ola Palakowski.
Mm-hmm.
And this is his first feature, and I'm one of the producers for that one.
Okay.
So I've done the artwork and some of the production stuff. All things you need. Once you shot the movie, you need all the post-production and stuff. And my main work for Ola was to get everything together and talk to the film festivals and all kinds of stuff, the administration.
Yeah, okay. But it will be played in a few film festivals?
Yes, we have 2 film festivals ready. It's Stuff in Mexico and Weekend of Hell in Germany, in Oberhausen. And then we have a screening in Denmark the same month as Weekend of Hell. And of course we're going back to Alingsås to show the movie in December.
Yeah.
So, but we are looking at the film festival in Warsaw, in Poland, and in West Virginia, in the US, and so forth. So, I think that, horror creature feature is much easier to produce and present to an audience, because it is creature feature.
Yeah.
It's not a regular horror movie.
No, it's like has some comedy and people like drawn to watching a creature.
They know the genre.
Yeah.
And if you compare this one with silence movies, their first movies, it's quite similar. I know that Ola, when he started to do Hermit Monster Killer, it was actually a movie he started to write 2002.
Oh.
So, and it's so much of him in the movie, like his childhood and everything. And then from this, it evolves into a more old-fashioned creature feature. He loves the critters.
Oh.
So that's basically
inspired.
Yes, he was inspired by critters and tremors. So this is his first creature feature, and we have one in development, and it's called Dinorilla. And we have the pre-production poster just to show. Well, it's a huge monster, half ape, half dinosaur, rampaging in Gothenburg, Sweden.
And one firefighter.
Yes, and one firefighter. And we spoke to Kim Sønderholm from Denmark, and I've been working with him in Cannibal Fog, and I thought, well, you should play the part as the main character, one of the main characters, because when you do a disaster movie with a lot of effects and monsters, you need at least 3 sub-stories. So you can't just have one guy fighting this huge monster. but he's the main character.
Yeah.
So that's why we did this poster, and I've done all the artwork for this for all the movies actually.
But
So-
this one is still just in development.
Yes,
Planning. Yeah.
in development.
Yeah. So
So,
nothing has been shot. Nothing. Has
Nothing, not yet. But I found a guy with who works with 3D scanning. So we are now able to scan the whole area of Lindholmen Science Park, which is a huge marketing for like banks and stocks. Everything is there, including this big school. So I had an idea. Well, we need to have this big monster rampaging in Gothenburg.
Like
Lindholmen
Godzilla
Science
in
Park.
Gothenburg.
Yes.
Yeah.
So that's what I can tell about the
Yeah.
movie right away.
Okay.
But for now, this is what we have. But we really think this is the new thing to make the first Swedish huge creature monster movie.
Cool. So first there's Hermit, and then comes Dino.
Dino,
Yeah.
yes.
So I was wondering, with your work with Ola,
Yes.
have you worked with him before? Or was this the
Yeah, I
first
mean,
time?
we when in 2002, where I made a trailer for Mutant. Mutant Chronicles was the main movie in 2004, 2005, but I actually had a plan to make a TV series of mutants in the post-apocalyptic world. But I mean, we didn't have any money, and Ola was one of the photographers for that one.
Oh.
And he was like 20 years old, and well, we tried, and we got 2 or 3 trailers for the complete TV series, and then I got my daughter Leia, and suddenly I had to choose between making a TV series or taking care of my daughter. So I decided to take care of my daughter instead. And I did a right choice, because just 3 or 4 months later we started to do Zombie Jäger,
Yeah.
which is the movie which we are famous for. This
Yeah.
is the second zombie movie made in Sweden, and it was we started in 2003. Same year my daughter was born, and then it was completed in 2005. And last year we celebrated the
Oh, yeah,
10-year
10-year.
anniversary.
Yeah.
And still, this movie, people are talking about it.
Yeah, it's
Each
quite
day.
famous in Sweden.
No,
is.
it's actually famous in the rest of the world, because we have fans in Asia, in Central America, all over the place. And people are discussing this movie, and they say, well, it's quite bad, or it's nice to watch and have a drink.
Like do a drinking game.
Yes.
Yeah.
There is a drinking game for Zombie Jäger. I haven't found it yet, but I heard someone has made a drinking game for Zombie Jäger.
Oh, cool.
And I've tried to find it, but I can't.
Oh. I was also wondering about Cannibal Fog, because when me and Jasmine were here last year, you screened Cannibal
Yes.
Fog.
I think we got a poster for that one as well.
Yeah,
Yes, we did.
I think it's like, yeah, there.
Here,
Yeah.
and this is Kim, and now you can't see his face completely. It's all covered up.
I was wondering how was it received in the rest of the world?
I mean, when we had the screening here in Sweden, just a couple of months later, we had it in US, and we still have 7.9 in the grades for the movie. So
Yeah, I enjoyed it. I
Yes,
wrote it. So.
but now I spoke to Ola, and
Yeah.
we're going to remake the movie. So we're going to
Already?
yes.
Well.
So we go back to the main story.
Mhm.
We keep all the material, but we switch some of the scenes and add some scenes with gore.
Oh.
We need more flesh and more blood, because otherwise the audience for gore and horror movies,
Yeah, well, it's a
they
cannibal
will
film, so.
yes, so they will dislike it. And I think some of the people actually have disliked the movie just because it doesn't contain any blood. And the reason why I didn't use the blood is because I'm a special effects artist. And I tried to do a movie, a cannibal movie, without the special effects and using real blood and real flesh in the movie. So, but still now we have to go back to the special effects. So it will be a lot of ears and stuff in that one.
Nice. So for my final question, there seems to be a lot of horror movies coming out from Sweden right now.
Yes.
Do you think that this Swedish horror industry will be blooming?
I hope so. I will tell you the audience here. My ambition is actually to try to gather all the people working with horror movies in Scandinavia and put them together, and maybe we can get a big cluster enough to make real horror movies with real budgets, because it's so hard to make horror movies in Sweden.
Yeah, it's so difficult.
No one will ever touch a horror movie, and when I told them about Dinorilla, they said, well, is there any audience for that one? And I said, well, Godzilla in 2014 was the one who got the best income for the movie afterwards. So yes, there is a market. And we have another project called Swedish pole dancing girls versus demons from hell, which is, we have to choose between that one or Swedish pole dancing girls, because the Swedish pole dancing girls, we already have the script for that one.
Okay.
And it's written by Jeff O'Brien, me, and Ola Pawlikowski. And the script is really good, and we already have some actors from the US who are interested in working with us for that one. And it's a blend of Buffy the Vampire Slayer, demons, and Top Gun, as there is a beach volley team which transforms into demons. So if you want to have sexy girls and sexy boys, this is it. So I think the market is much better than Dinorilla, but I'm not sure right now. So we have to compare both, which one will make the most profit.
Yeah.
Yes.
Well, it will be interesting to see what you choose in the end.
Yes.
So thank you so much for the interview.
Thank you.
Thanks for watching. Bye.